Welcome back to Pilates by Brianna and my Toned in 10 series. This workout will take you about 10 to 12 minutes. It's fast-paced, full body workout. We're going to get our heart rate up a little bit. So when you're ready, you're going to start, join me in a mermaid position. We're going to have our arms out to the T. We're going to come down to one side, bring the opposite arm up and over, and then back to sitting. And then we're going to come up and over and rotate, and then unwind and back to sitting. We're going to do that again into our side bend, and inhale back up, and exhale into rotation, and then unwind and back up. We'll do that one more time. Exhale, rotation, and then bring it back up. We're going to switch sides. Arms will come back out into a T. We're going to fall to the opposite side. The arm will come up and over your head, staying nice and lifted through both side bodies, and then back up to a T, and then exhale into rotation. And inhale back to sitting. And again to our side bend, and back to sitting, and our rotation. And back up to sitting. We'll do that one more time into our side bend, back to sitting, and our rotation. We'll unwind and come back to sitting. We're going to come, recline on our elbows. We're going to engage the core, lift up through the pelvic floor, bring one leg into tabletop and then the other, and we're going to bring both legs out, and then bring it back in, and out, and back in. We'll exhale to straighten. Inhale, pull it back in. Try to stay nice and wide through your collarbones and your chest. And don't let your stomach pooch out at all. We don't want any coning of the stomach. And let's go for 3, 2, and last 1. Bring your feet down. You're going to slowly lower all the way down to the mat. And we're going to do a reformer exercise, but on the mat. We're going to start with the legs and tabletop. Elbows are going to be bent and by your side, and palms will be facing inward. We're going to inhale as we pull the head and shoulders off the mat, and the arms and the legs are going to go straight. We're going to open and close the legs. Legs come to tabletop, arms come back up, and then lower the head down. So we'll inhale as everything shoots out, open and close. Legs come in, arms come up, and head back down. And we'll go again. Legs and tabletop, arms come up, head goes down. We've got 2 more. Legs to tabletop, arms come up, back down. We've got 1 more here. Legs and tabletop, arms come up, head down. Grab hold behind your thighs and rock and roll your way up to sitting. And come to meet me on your stomach. We're going to bring the hands by the chest. And let's warm up a little bit into thoracic extension. So hands will stay on the mat, and we're just going to gently press up and lower back down. And press up and lower back down. And now as we press up, we're in the up position, and then you're going to take the arms off the mat, and then hands will come back to the mat, and lower back down. We'll press up, hands come off, hands back on the mat, and back down. So we're just engaging between our shoulder blades here, getting our shoulder blades gliding together. And now we're going to add on. We're going to come into thoracic extension, and the hands will immediately come off the mat, as well as our legs. So we're in this position here. Shoulder blades are gliding together and down, and then lower back down. And we'll come up and lower back down. And we'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Press up to all 4s, and then you're going to come onto your side. And we're going to keep our hand on the mat and into a side plank here. We're going to dip the hips down towards the mat, and then as we press up, the arms will go overhead. So So we'll dip down and press up, and dip down and press up. We'll inhale down, exhale to press. One more. And then come back to plank, and we'll switch sides. We're going to bring the arms overhead, and dip down, and press up, and dip down, and then press up. And we'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Come back to our plank position, and you can bring the knees on the mat. We're going to come up to a high kneeling. Arms are going to go in front of us. Right arm will stay where it is. The left arm is going to open up and rotate through the torso and back to front. And then the left arm is going to come up and side bend, or back bend, and back to center. And we'll switch. Right arm will open and back to center. And then we'll go into our back bend and back to center. The left side, we rotate, center, and back bend, center. One more time, center, and back bend, and center. Good. Come back onto your heels and then bring the legs around. So we're in a sitting position. We're going to come back on our sits bones and bring the legs up to tabletop. So we're in an open leg rocker, modified version. We're going to inhale to roll back, and exhale to come back up. Inhale to roll back, exhale back up. We'll do a few here, just massaging out the low back. And this should feel pretty good on you, for you. And one more time. And you can bring the feet down. We're going to come back on our side. And we're going to stay lifted. So our elbow is going to be underneath the shoulders and the arm will be perpendicular to you. We're going to have the knees bent, feet together, top hand on the hip, and we're just going to open and close here. Just into a clam position, but we're lifting through the obliques. So we have a nice long line on our right side. And we'll go for 3, 2, and last one. And then we'll switch sides. So elbows directly underneath the shoulders, knees are bent, feet are in line with the hips, and we're going to open and close here. And we'll go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Comfortably on your back. Feet will be hip distance apart. Inhale in our neutral spine. Exhale to tuck the tailbone and begin to roll up one vertebrae at a time. And when you're in a lifted position, we're going to open and close the knees. So we're going to bring the knees out and back together. So you should feel this working the external rotators, or part of the glutes. And we'll go 4, 3, 2, and last one. Inhale to lift a little higher. Exhale to engage the core and roll back down one vertebrae at a time. And we'll do that one more time. Inhale in our neutral spine. Exhale, tuck the tailbone. Slowly lift. When you're in your up position, open and close the legs. Keep the collarbones wide. Tension out of the shoulders. And your weight is on the shoulder blades, not on the neck. We've got 3, 2, and last one. Inhale to lift a little higher. Exhale to engage the core. Roll back down one vertebrae at a time. You're going to cross your right ankle over to the left knee, then pull the left leg in towards you for a figure 4 stretch. Stretching out that outer right hip. We'll take one more breath here. Place your feet down, unwind, and we'll switch sides. Left ankle to right knee and pull the right leg in. One more breath, enjoying that stretch. Unwind. You can roll to your side, gently press up, and you are all done. Thank you for joining me for this quick workout.